So it looks like Kevin Hart is digging up some old memories of when he cheated on his new wife, Aniko Hart, in his recent legal battle, blaming his friend for pressuring him to do ecstasy, which prompted him to cheat on his wife. What prompted you to cheat on your first wife? Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So if you've been following, Kevin Hart is being sued by his one-time good friend, and now more details within this lawsuit are coming out, including a situation that caused, according to Kevin Hart, to cheat on his then wife, Aniko Hart, his still wife. So this is what People magazine writes. He says Kevin Hart claimed that he was on ecstasy the night before he cheated on his then pregnant wife, Aniko Hart, back in 2017. People obtained a new court filing from Hart's breach of settlement legal battle with former friend Jonathan J.T. Jackson related to Hart's 2017 Hex tape scandal, which includes a transcript of a September 2017 deposition from Hart chronicling what happened that night in his own words. Okay, y'all like to deal, we talk about speculation a lot, but these are Kevin Hart's own words. Per the document filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on August 6, Hart, who's 45 years old, said that he and an unnamed friend were, quote, partying when the friend offered him, quote, Molly, which he initially declined since I don't really F with drugs like that. The actor and comedian went on to say in the 30-plus page deposition that his friend pressured him into doing the drug and promised that he wouldn't let Hart do anything, which led Hart to saying F it and putting it in his drink, which was watered down. That is a quote, watered down. He says, because it's in my drink, I thought I'm fine. I'm fine with drinking. The night is good. As the night goes on, I'm now with the girl, Mattia Sabag. At the end of that night, okay, he said. He went on to recall further details of the night involving more drinking and hanging out with both the woman he cheated with and another woman named Morgan, after which he said he felt effed up and went to bed fully clothed. He then said that the woman that he cheated with, Sabag, got in the bed as well, but had a dress on. He says, I'm knocked out. Nothing happened that night. I did not have sex with that girl that night.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Okay, Bill Clinton. I had sex with her the following morning. She woke me up, according to Kevin Hart. Addressing the allegedly hidden camera, Hart claims in his filing, while we were having sex, out of nowhere, Sabag was facing one way. She throws herself backward on the bed, and that was her attempt to get closer to the camera. So this was all a setup. When she did that, I pulled her back. You never see me having sex in that area, he continued in part. That's when she got up. She then sat on the bench, which is in the clear camera view. She sat on the bench and started talking to me. She made sure that I did it in that area so that you could clearly see that it was me in the room. An attorney for Sabag, the woman that he cheated with, did not immediately respond to People's request for comment on Wednesday, August 14th. After extortion claims surrounding the sexually suggestive video emerged, Hart apologized to his wife and kids in 2017 in an Instagram video, saying in part,
I'm at a place in my life where I feel like I have a target on my back, and because of that, I should make smart decisions. And recently, I didn't. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am or claim to be in any way, shape, or form. And I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did. And in doing that, I know that I'm going to hurt the people closest to me, who I've talked to and apologized to, being my wife and my kids. And I just, it's a shit moment. It's a moment when you know you're wrong. and there's no excuses for your wrong behavior. At the end of the day, man, I just simply got to do better. But I'm not going to also allow a person to have financial gain off of my mistakes. And in this particular situation, that's what was attempted. I said I'd rather fess up to my mistakes.
Last month, Jackson filed his former friend filed a $12 million breach of written contract lawsuit in Los Angeles County Superior Court, in which he accused Hart of not using the wording they'd agreed upon in the July 2021 settlement when he addressed the X tape scandal on Instagram in October of that year, per court documents obtained by People. So in 2018, Jackson was charged with attempting to extort Hart by allegedly threatening to release the explicit video of the actor with someone who wasn't his wife. The charges against Jackson were dropped in September of 2021. So this is why a lot of people were discrediting Kevin Hart's lawsuit against Tasha K, because these were recent claims in a recent lawsuit he filed against Tasha K and another person, saying that they were trying to extort money out of him. The complaint alleged Hart was meant to say that he lost someone close to me that I loved and still have very much love for, high levels of love for, and I'm proud to say that all charges against JT Jackson have been dropped and he's not guilty and had nothing to do with it. And this matter at hand that once was so tough to deal with and so heavy for me and my household is now put to bed. That was supposed to be his statement. And JT saying that that's not what he said in his Instagram video. First of all, that statement wasn't really well written. Look, I'm not the best reader, but I was like, wait a minute. So his complaint alleged that Hart was meant to, he'd say, he'd lost someone close to me that I loved and still have very much love for, or high levels of love for, and I'm proud to say that all charges against JT Jackson have been dropped and he's not guilty. This is like a run-on sentence. So Jackson's attorney, Daniel L. Reback, told People at the time, "We are confident the lawsuit will end with Mr. Jackson's complete victory and vindication." Hart's attorney and rep didn't immediately respond when contacted by People magazine. Here's the thing, though. So JT was justified. He was cleared in this whole extortion situation, and there was some sort of settlement. So this new lawsuit is him saying that you did not do what you said you were going to do per the settlement. But what's coming out, and this is why sometimes people sue. A lot of times people sue is not because they want money, it's because they want certain questions answered. They want certain things to be exposed, because here we are now talking about something that Kevin Hart said. And I'm not saying that this is what JT's doing now, but this is what happens when you sue someone. More information ends up coming out if you take it to trial. This is why a lot of people end up settling, not because they're necessarily guilty, but because they don't want more information to come out to the public, especially if they're a public person. So now we're finding out that Kevin Hart at the time in this deposition is claiming that the reason why I cheated was because my friend gave me the Molly. Okay, Kevin. Look, I'm not one to say once a cheater, always a cheater. I literally just saw them say this on Love is Blind UK, where she says in her head, once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't necessarily believe that, but at this particular point, Kevin Hart, it seems as if you have a pattern. Okay. And I know some of you are saying, I don't feel bad for Aniko Hart because you say that she was the other woman, allegedly. I don't know if I need to say allegedly, but I will say it, just protect us legally. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to this new information coming out from this lawsuit about Kevin Hart. Is he just a very litigious person? We shall see. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, you bring the lighter.